Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Lisa's Forex Insight. On this channel, we'll be discussing trading, Forex trading. And if that's something you're interested in, please stick around and hit the subscribe button for more videos. If you ever wondered how people make money trading Forex, well, this video is for you. First, I want to start with the basic, explaining what is Forex. So to put it simple so that everyone could understand, it's the buying and selling of currencies, which we call foreign exchange because it's exchanging foreign currencies. Think of it like if you ever travel to another country and exchange the US dollar for the euro dollar or whatever currency they have in that country, you have literally participated in Forex trading. And that brings us to our next question. How does Forex works? So currencies are traded in pairs. For example, the euro US dollar, the British pound and the Japanese yen, the US and Canadian dollars, those are currency pairs, and pairs mean two or double. So you can't trade a pair. You can't trade a currency by itself. It needs to be or has to be with another currency, if that makes sense. Okay, so know that we got that out of the way and moving on to the next. So if you think the US dollar will go down, you would simply sell, and vice versa. If you think the euro will go up, you'll buy. But keep in mind that this is based on your analysis, and I'll get into that later. Given the fact that we're still on the topic, how does Forex work, I want to jump into profit and loss. So your profit or loss depends on how much the market or the price moves in your direction and the size of your trade, which we call lot size. And I'll include pictures and videos so that you guys could understand what I mean by lot size. And in the next video, I'll try to explain all these trading analogy better. So lot size is basically how much you want to place on a trade. For example, you want to place $5, that would look like 0.05 on the the platform that you're trading on. You want to place $50, that would look like 0.50 in the while placing the trade. I'll put visual on the screen, pictures, and I'll make another video explaining all this in depth so you guys could get to see and understand what I'm talking about. Now that we got that out of the way, we're gonna look at what you need to get started. First on the list, you need a broker. This is your platform for buying and selling currencies. I recommend Forex.com because it is beginner friendly. I personally use Forex.com again because it's like straightforward. The second on the list is, a trading platform. Most brokers use Meta 4 or Meta 5. I use Meta 4. If you want to use Meta 5, then go ahead and do so. It's just like the updated version of Meta 4. Either is okay. And last on the list, you need a demo account. This basically helps you to learn without, risking. However, you are seeing real market prices. The difference is the money on the account isn't real. It's not yours. It's a demo account as the name stated. Most traders won't recommend it. Why? Because it gives you unrealistic expectations of the real market. When you enter the real market, I think you'll feel that the market is obligated to go in your favor or obligated to eat your take profit. No, it's totally different when you enter the real market. So if you can, or if you're a fast learner, I would recommend learn as much as you can about trading, and when you feel confident, you open a real account and you enter the market and execute your trade. Or if you open a demo account, it won't hurt. It's just practicing and practicing and practicing and practicing. It doesn't matter. Do as you please. open your demo account, it won't earn, or just go straight into trading live account. It doesn't matter. Do what works for you. Now, how do you actually trade? One simple strategy is support and resistance. I use this strategy a lot. It's worked like 95-90% of the time. It's a very good strategy because you're being realistic and following the market. So what is support and resistance? Support is where price tends to stop falling, so you buy. And resistance is where price tends to stop rising, so you sell. It's that simple. Example, if your US dollar is bouncing off a support level multiple times, I usually look for like 3 to 4 times. That might be a good time to buy. You combine this with a basic trend line and you're good to go. It's very much that simple. Another important part I want to touch is risk management, because this is a very common struggle for a beginner. Most beginners lose money because of risk management. So I'll give you the 3 golden rules. You'll hear all traders tell you about these golden rules, because even as you grow and become profitable and make millions of thousands of dollars from the market, all traders struggle with these 3. You never want to risk more than 1 to 2% of your account in a single trade. 2, always use a stop loss to limit how much money you could lose. And the last one is the one that most traders struggle with, especially beginner traders. You don't want to overtrade. It's better to have quality over quantity. And as I said, remember, the market owes you nothing. To go into trading with that mindset, the market owes you nothing. You get your profit and you leave and wait for another trade. The market owes you nothing, babe. And that's how you trade Forex. And that's the foundation of how to trade as a beginner. Remember to start small, to be patient and focus on learning rather than making quick money. As I said, this is a big struggle for all traders. And if you find this video useful, hopefully you hit the like button and the subscribe button. My next video will be on how to analyze the market using the S&R strategy, which is support and resistance. So if that's something you're interested in, I'll see you in the next video.